Hello everybody, I was talking about doing a Star Trek Online stream, well, Let's Play, rather, some time ago, and I figured now that I have a mic, again, a decent one, this is all on my computer, I figured I'd go ahead and give it a whirl. So, a lot of people already know about Star Trek Online, and there's plenty of different Let's Plays out there. Brent Justice does a really good one. If you want to go check his channel out, he's got like a Federation playthrough of the original missions that used to be in this game from the beginning. So nowadays they're not even the same. A lot of them actually got taken out and redone and shortened and combined, but it's still an alright thing. And they just released Victory is Life, and with it came Jemadar, which I already have too, but that's free for anybody. But the Cardassian species also came out, but you had to pay for that, or it came in the bundle, which I don't have the money for the bundle yet. But I figured I would go ahead and do the character creator for Star Trek Online, and if anybody has any interest in me making more videos following this character, that'd be great. Just let me know. But I figured we would start with making a Cardassian. And for reasons I don't care to get into, I usually play as female. I have a couple male characters. And one of the easiest things to do to level up and stuff like that is engineering. I do have a couple science and a couple tactical. But engineering, is more towards, keeping yourself alive and doing a fair amount of damage. Let's see here. I do apologize, it takes my computer a minute to get things going, but I've never actually made a Cardassian yet, so I'm not entirely sure what to expect. Let's see here. Scales. Oh, those. I like those sharp point ones. Nose detail. Hoping it's this. Well, not that. Forehead detail. Duh. Okay, so that is what that was. Huh. We can leave it that as green. Cardassian 1. Okay. Ah, there's where we changed the color. Not sure what that changes. Here. Alrighty. Okay, so we have some Cardassian. Yes, Cardassian 1 will work. Okay. Uniform is pretty much uniform, literally, at this moment. I just do a few minute changes. Try to make little accents and stuff for the uniform. Add a rank. Change some colors on a few things. Her overall uniform, like the top section here, will be changing after she gets to level 5. And really doesn't matter about the ship name, because I'm a lifetime subscriber, but you know, buying ships off and on over the years, so yeah, she'll be using a different starter ship than what she's getting, which is, you can kind of see the engine right here. It's a Miranda class, but you know, anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this, but really what I wanted to know from anybody who watches this video, to let me know if you would like me to go through the tutorial or not. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and start it so I have a good place to leave off, but you know, if you want me to do the tutorial, great, let me know. If not, I can skip it and show you how to go from there. But typically if you do the tutorial, you'll get to level 5 a little bit faster. So go ahead and start that. You can at least watch the opening video.
After I left Starfleet, I made it my life's work to reunite the Romulans with their Vulcan brothers. For many years, I lived among them and waged a campaign of peace. Live long. And 21 years ago, the star of the Hova system went supernova and sent a wave of devastation across the quadrant. I promised to save the Romulan homeworld. I failed. The planets Romulus and Remus were destroyed. Countless billions were killed. My home, my friends, my life, all are memories. Time does not stop for one man, and neither does history. The chaos in Romulan space gave the Klingon Empire an opportunity to expand its territory. Jimpak, the Chancellor of the High Council, traded diplomacy for the tip of a blade. Only in battle, Jimpak says, is a Klingon truly Klingon. The Federation did its utmost to preserve its alliance with the Klingons, but war was inevitable. The Romulans want revenge for their lost world. The Dominion is rebuilding its forces. Now the Borg have reappeared, and the Alpha Quadrant balances on the edge of ruin.
Resistance is futile. Warning, ship is under attack.
The fate of the galaxy rests in your hands.
Keep firing!
Alright, hope everybody enjoyed that little video.
Welcome to Star Trek Online. Today is graduation day, and you soon will be embarking on your training cruise, where the bulk of the ship is manned by cadets like yourself. This tutorial will introduce you to the basic controls of Star Trek Online, including movement, combat, and interacting with characters and objects.
Alright. While I'm standing here real quick, I'm going to go ahead and rearrange this a little bit to the way I prefer to have it.
Use the W, A, S, and D keys. To look around, hold down the right mouse button
And I'm going to turn that off. If anybody, would like me to continue this Let's Play and explain things a little bit, I can do that. But like I said, the game's been around for quite some time now, so, most people usually know what it is, or at least have heard about it. So I'm primarily doing this to just A, I wanted to do it, B, kind of get some knowledge out if people needed it, explain some things people need, and R&D system, research and development. I've been doing that since it came out originally, through all its different inceptions and to its current form. I still do it, and good if you want to be able to craft your own weapons, upgrade kits, and stuff like that. It even helps you get money on the exchange, which is Star Trek's version of the auction house for people who play WoW or R-Gage or whatever. It's all kinds of good stuff. You'll have to excuse the character where they're waving at me. I'm supposed to go talk to her, but I don't want to do anything unless I know for sure people want to see the rest of a Let's Play. There's so many missions going on up here in the mission tracker. Push this button. I gotta make that bigger. Because, if nobody wants to see me do a Let's Play, that's fine. I'm still gonna play the character anyway. Go to episodes. You have this entire Klingon War. All these missions here. And then yesterday's war kind of pops up sporadically, throughout the story. Wasteland is a series of missions on Nimbus 3. The Romulan Mystery, a bunch of missions about, the Romulans, and there's a featured episode series that came out before it went free to play. Starting here at the Vault and going all the way down to this, Darkness Before the Dawn, and Cardassians, which seen the most episode cuts from the beginning of the game till its current form, because it now ends at the new link. There used to be a whole bunch more in there. They had a lot about the mirror universe and stuff like that. Well, the only thing you really see anything about that is right here with Jabberwocky. And then this is another featured episode episode arc, you could call it, second wave, all the way down to Boldly They Rode. And then you have the Breen, which was its own featured episode arc back in the day. Then Borg used to have a lot more missions than it has now, but not too horrible. New Romulus is a bunch of round, little missions you could take up for a reputation of New Romulus, and at some point, if anybody wants any information on that, I can tell you guys about that. Then the Solanae Dyson Sphere has a mix between actual mission episodes and things you do inside the Dyson, the Dyson Sphere, the Solanae Dyson Sphere, yeah. Sphere of Influence is mission. Circles Within Circles is like an intro. Supply woes you have to complete to do any dailies inside the Dyson Sphere. Then that's a contested zone, which is a space battle zone, kind of. Omega Standoff is a ground battle zone. Tower control, you control towers in the contested zone, but you need like a group for that. Step Between Stars is a mission episode. Fluid Destruction is the Undine or Species 8472 space battle zone. And then Surface Tension is a mission episode, which leads into Mindscape, because Escalation, kind of a giveaway, sort of. Escalation takes place in a different area. It's in the Delta Quadrant. But that last mission from Solanae goes into the Delta Quadrant, into Mindscape. And all these, short of the Kabali Front, the Kabali Crisis, Act 1, 2, and 3. Kabali section is all ground-based dailies kind of deal. I mean, it's a story driven up to it, but after that, they're dailies. Which would have, the last two stories in Act 3. If you repeat those on daily, it will give you Iconian marks, Delta marks, ancient power cores, which are used for gear, and I forgot what the Iconian probes do the same thing. And then, all this comes down, dust to dust, and then you have the Iconian War, which is really interesting. Comes all the way down here, last month's Midnight, and then Future Proof, if anybody's watched Enterprise and heard things about the Temporal War, Future Proof kind of shows how all that got started and how it ended, which is also where yesterday's war comes in play, because it kind of helps build you up to Future Proof when you get there. And the New Frontiers is an interesting story area. about the Zenkethi, if anybody heard Commander Sisko talk about it in an episode of DS9. So that goes all the way through here to Renegade's Regret. And then here's the new part for Victory is Life. You get 6 new missions that came out with it, and I'm assuming they're going to bring out more. That's usually how they've been doing it. So, like I said, this is basically just an intro, character creation, which I really didn't get into because everybody has their own taste, so you pretty much just sit there and work with it until you get something that you want. And like I said, if anybody wants to see this, any more of this Let's Play or anything, just let me know, and I will do what I can to get it done. Thank you for your time. Bye.